What is going on, guys? Chad here with you back on the Dorky and 40 channel, and we have Mr. BETAFPV Rob joining us for some discussion today. Some flights. He's been buying stuff, all kinds of good stuff today. So what we want to talk about today is the Tiny Hawk Freestyle and the GEPRC Phantom. So when I first started this whole adventure into this toothpick class, I went with the Tiny Hawk Freestyle because I thought that it would work just as good as my Tiny Hawk S when it came to video and control, but it did not. No, it did not. Thank you for reminding me. So a few parts later and a few shipments later and all that stuff, we have what we have playing here in the background. I have a build video, tuning video, all kinds of stuff. I'll link one of them up there and you can take a look at it. We'll save the full playlist here for later on. But I was able to get this thing working good. So it revolves around the toothpick theory. We're all talking about that stuff. The 2.5 inch, which was the first iteration, trying to keep the weight around 75 grams, trying to keep the battery size around 2S 450-ish. I got a great tune on it, Betaflight 4.1.1, all that stuff. It is porking out at 88 grams. But there is another player in town. And if I go ahead and fast forward to that video for you, that is the GEPRC Phantom, this little bad boy right here. Now, the reason why I am even talking about this is that if you do not want to buy a 3-inch, or you're afraid of a 3-inch and you think it's maybe too fast or whatever, and you want to go with a 2.5 inch, I don't know. I'm just basically trying to say, don't buy the Tiny Hawk Freestyle. Buy this GEPRC Phantom. Race Day Quads has it. It's like 120 bucks, and you are not going to be disappointed. The camera here, you can see, looks really good. It's got like some kind of modified CADX camera built into it. The viewing angle is great. There's none of that weird, like, telescopic, like, fisheye that you had with like the Tiny Hawk original camera. The lighting conditions, the color stuff is good. You can't set any of it. This is all preset. It's just what you get. The VTX is great. It's got what size are these motors? They're like 11. What are they? They are 1103 8000, and that's small. Yeah, 8000 kV, and it weighs the same as my upgraded Tiny Hawk here now. So it's hard to recommend this over the 3-inch because the 3-inch stuff just flies so great. That BETAFPV quad that I did a couple videos on, it's just freaking fantastic. But I know there's going to be people that are out there that are still, I see people all over the Tiny Hawk Freestyle Facebook groups, and they keep on buying them, and I'm just like, man, like, what is your problem? And the reason why this is saying low battery is because I had a very bad battery in this. I had a Tattoo 450 2S, which was not good. So we'll switch to this one right here. So this is with the actual A-Van rush props and the new 2S 450 battery. And again, and like I've been saying in my other videos, like, I don't fly like this, but now I can power loop, flippy floppy, everything. The controllability of these things at the power to weight ratio is just great. This one suffers just a tad because, again, we're not dealing with as much power. You can fly it on 3S, but 3S is just like, to me, it's just kind of like overkill, and it kind of takes like the whole fun out of everything. So, you know, I just am like, yeah, you know, just don't do it. So we'll let that flight play there. Actually, let's just take a look at it here on the bench here real quick. So here's both of the ships right here, and same size, same wheelbase, everything else like that. Actually, the GEPRC, I guess, does look a tad bit bigger, but it really isn't. Same size props and all that kind of stuff. But you know, it comes with the XN Plus already. It's super easy to like bind and all that stuff. It's right there. Like, you just put the little bind button in there, plug it in, and you're ready to go. I did a little zip tie thing here with some heat shrink to get my dipole up and out of the way so I can get the best video performance. Thank you, Andy RC. Listen to the Less Drone Out podcast if you want to laugh. I love those English guys. I ditched the Velcro strap for the rubber bands, because everybody's doing the rubber bands now. And Rob's going to do the rubber bands too. He's already looking for colored ones. He wants some blue or pink ones or something that matches HX 115. So don't ask me. I just get what I can get here. But yeah, buy this, not this. Same PID tune on these. I think I've said, you know, full Betaflight with the RPM filters and all that stuff. Super high PIDs. I think like 90Ps, 100Is, and 80Ds with D-min set at like 65. No filtering, expert all the way over. Change the dynamic, set your rates, all that kind of stuff. Definitely, you got to do the VTX table thing, because that's the first time I actually had to do the VTX table, was on this, because I just ran with this one here. I had a TBS Pro Nano 32 in Crossfire, so I just hooked up the little smart audio wire to it and just run it off the Crossfire. So this is the first time on a Betaflight 4.1 quad that I had to do the whole VTX table thing, and it works out pretty easy. All you got to do is just click on the little link in the configurator tab and it walks you right through it and all that stuff. We can do setup videos about all that stuff down the road. I want to wait until I get some more stuff going on here for an actual like PID tuning type of deal with this toothpick kind of stuff. So anyway, that's it. Get you that. Get you some 2S450s and you'll be good to go. I did see this on Amazon too, but it's like $200 on Amazon, so you won't find a link in my affiliate thing for that, when you can get it for almost half price from RDQ. But it must be pretty popular too. I know it's popular. Everybody, this whole stuff again is just on fire. Like, if you want it, you gotta like get it when you see it, or you might not get it for a couple weeks, or at this point a couple months, because Chinese New Year is not far behind. So, and we are all going to be in a drought when that comes around. So anyway, guys, we will talk to you later. Rob, thanks for being here today. A man of many words.